Rosemary Owino. Her name was very synonymous in the Davis 3 Cup that just ended a few weeks ago, and we are just about to find out why via a piece done by Samson Jura. Take a look.
Rosemary Owino is a dedicated tennis and general sports professional with a 10-year-plus experience in coaching and touring with top African juniors, as well as assisting African federations with their coaches and development projects. She is the Davis Cup captain to the team that qualified Kenya into the Euro-African Zone Group 2 status in 2018 for the year 2019. Rosemary was previously the assistant coach at the ITF TSA Training Center in South Africa for 5 years, working with top juniors in Africa, some of whom achieved top 30 junior world record status, and was later the assistant tennis coach at the High Performance Center in Pretoria for 2 years, where she was also one of the mentors to the athletes at the academy with sports like soccer, swimming, athletics, judo, golf, and triathlon, among others.
My journey, I must say, has had a lot of support. I've been supported by a lot of people, different people who've educated me, who've shown me the way, who've shown me where to go, what I need to get better each time. Yes, I've wanted to get better every single time, but I've had people to point me to the right direction. So I can't really say that my journey has been my own, all the way from having a really motivated mother who's brought me up with the right principles and family members who've supported me, and now the federation, the government, Kenyans, and I've also got a lot of support from the International Tennis Federation because I've worked for them as well for so many years. So I'm one of those people who I think I'm here today because of a lot of people. I've been in tennis for almost 20 years now. It's not long. I started when I was about 18 years. So I'm really not one of those people you want to talk a lot about, because then I feel like I have a long way to still go, because I've taken part in it for, I think, 20 years now. It's been that the belief that, women can't really do coaching. I struggled with that at the beginning, but like I said, then I met people who are willing to help me and show me the way if that's what I want to do. So if that can be taken away and we say, what do you want to do? Do you want to be a professional soccer player? Do you want to be a professional coach? Then this is the way, irrespective of whether somebody is a man or a woman. Yes.
Her passion and interest are in developing young African athletes and youth holistically, using sports to improve standards of living and general education. She also has hope that as far as tennis development in Africa, the project set in place today should ensure a future increase in the number of African players in the top 100 of the WTA and the ATP rankings.
I think that's what we've believed, but I feel in general sport is for everybody, because the principles that you learn and build by taking part in sports apply to both men and women. And we all have different mindsets, the way we think about things. And I think if we use the way women think and the way men think together, we can develop quite a lot and grow a lot, which is like these boys. They have male and female coaches. I mean, I'm the one who's on court with them. I'm the one who works with them. But to be honest with you, I've got Jojo Yo backing me up.
Generally, just being a female in a male-dominated career and a patriarchal-natured culture, not the greatest of environments to encourage personal development at high-performance levels. However, the best environment to encourage and implement positive change, growth, and great bounds of the development.
We just think about things differently. So it's not necessarily that women are now, I think they need to be given more opportunities, because we haven't had that many opportunities, but also on merit. So we don't just want to talk about the quota. We have to encourage women, and then we have to give them opportunities to grow, because sport, you can imagine if we have more women taking part, all the kids at home will be taking part even more, because if it's only the father who's involved in sport, then sometimes. But if we have women taking part, we'll have a lot more parents trusting their kids to take part in sports as well. I'm not saying they don't trust the men, but we'll have a bigger a bigger capacity. We haven't tapped into women. So if we are at 50% just focusing on men, we'll add another 40% if we open up avenues for women.
Her advice to upcoming sportswomen is,
I would say dig right in, jump right in, go for it. You know, if you believe that you can make a difference for yourself, for the people around you, you should do it. Find a place, ask people, ask questions, ask for the way forward, and then we should encourage each other. And it's not just about women. We should join what the men are doing. You know, we should go for events, not because they are run by men or women, but we should try and get these two things to work together. Because at the end of the day, it's not really about men or women. It's about sport, and it's bigger than all of us. And if we can work together, I think for me, we can get a lot further.
even with her 20-year experience, Coach Rosemary believes that she still has a long way to go in the sport in terms of her personal growth and nurturing of young talent. Samson Jura, KUTV, on the sport.